Yo, what's poppin', YTBC? It's the boxer mouth coming back with the truth. Yo, so Jessie Vargas pretty much calls out Adrian Broner. I'm gonna knock Adrian Broner out. You know, he pretty much calls him out. If you haven't noticed, Broner have already started training. Have already started training. Excuse me, coming down with a little bit of sinuses. Just Broner has already started training camp for 147. So I'm and he's disconnected from Mayweather. He's back to the hungry young man, I guess, or whatever. But if you ask me, the only common thing that they have is Alec Verdiev, Khabib Alec Verdiev. Broner completely outclassed Khabib. I mean, just completely. I'll say that today. That was one of Broner's better boxing wise, like strictly boxing, like not wild punches and strictly boxing wise. That was one of Broner's best fights. Um, versus Khabib, he completely outclassed Khabib. He completely outclassed Khabib. Jessie Vargas, on the other hand, had some time. They had it even. And I'm gonna say this. Let me before I go into this with Alec Verdiev. Alec Verdiev is not a bum. Okay, I'm looking at this guy's highlight, and he's a pretty good counterpuncher. He's a pretty good counterpuncher. He just and it's a whole nother class when you come over to the U.S. But Jessie Vargas, like I was saying, Jessie Vargas had a rough time with Alec Verdiev. He had a rough time with Alec Verdiev. I think it was like he won like by a round, and Tim Bradley, Tim Bradley just dominated Jessie Vargas. Broner, honestly, Broner is just he's a better boxer. Like he can box better than Tim Bradley, but Bradley has a little bit more experience, and he's I won't say quicker. He just piles his punches on better. But yeah, so Vargas, he might be digging himself. I know he got a little bit of confidence. I know he feeling himself, smelling himself now, because he done TKO'd Saddam Ali and rocked Bradley. He feeling himself now, but you might not. You might want to just hold off. You know what? Never mind. Since Broner is going into the 147 class anyway, he might as well. That's a good fight. Just take that first fight in, and then take that fight. Um, Jessie Vargas. I ain't even thought about Jessie Vargas, but fight Jessie Vargas, beat Jessie Vargas. Um, yeah, man, Jessie Vargas lost his mind, man. I can't believe he said that. But beat Jessie Vargas, move on. You can't just hop in and fight Danny Garcia. You gotta fight Vargas, then fight Garcia, then fight Guerrero, or Vargas Guerrero. Yeah, fight Vargas then Guerrero. Um, knock these guys out too, man. I see you in the gym working, Broner. If you listen to me, keep that work. Always work. 4 days ago was your fight. You back in the gym. That's a great mentality to have. Keep working, keep running. And I think he might be trying to get a man. If you beat Vargas, then beat Danny Garcia, or no, then beat Guerrero, then beat Danny Garcia. That'll be what, 3 fights? You say you're trying to get 4 this year. You already fought Ashley. Yeah. So in September, you beat Danny Garcia. Um, or you know what? Just skip Guerrero. Go straight to Garcia. And then in September, you can fight Mayweather. He won't have no choice. He was already talking about he'd come back and fight Danny Garcia. He won't have no choice. He'll have to fight you. So keep training for that, man. People saying, "Oh, Mayweather's just gonna completely outclass Broner." Nah, Broner hit harder. According to these fighters, man, Broner hit a lot harder than Floyd, and they got the same speed. So if anything, Broner might be quicker. And but we haven't seen for real is a Broner that's training hard. If that Broner comes out, if if a Broner that works as hard as Floyd Mayweather comes out, I don't think Floyd Mayweather gonna beat him. You can just look at people and look at the potential and the work. Like it's one thing to be like you can see guys like if you see a say it's a fat guy, right? It's a fat guy and these guys I've seen it before too. These guys go from 300 pounds, drop down to 160, 160 pounds, and then start outworking. I mean, completely outworking the other guys who've been working out before them. It's genetic. Some people just, you know, built better, I guess. But like I was saying, that would be the smart way to go about it, Broner. Fight Vargas, beat Vargas, because he talking a gang of stuff. That's going to be a good fight. I don't know, but you know you're going to have to train because they see you like fresh meat. You coming back in the 147. And oh, yeah, he fresh meat now. Beat Vargas. You know what? Beat Vargas, beat Sean Porter, rematch Sean Porter. I think you'll beat him in a rematch. I think you'll beat him in a rematch. I don't see you taking no more losses from there if you train right. But like I was saying, Jessie Vargas done lost it. Seriously. I'll knock Ronan out. Yeah, man, you can tell he feeling himself. Good night. Lost his mind. Can't believe I heard that. But tell me what y'all think, man. I think it's a 60-40 fight, Broner. You know, even though, Vargas Vargas has the height advantage and reach advantage, but I'm sorry, just Vargas is painfully slower when it's compared to Adrian Broner. He's slower. Um, I would say this. I'll say this. I liked his analysis of the Ashley Field Payne fight. I don't know if I put up a video, but I didn't really like that. I mean, it was an alright fight. The stoppage was okay. I mean, it was a low blow, but come on now, let's be serious. How long was Ashley Field Payne gonna take them kind of hits? Uh, I can't attribute none of that to the stoppage, the low blow to the stoppage. I can't, because if Broner was running him down, another right hand, right uppercut, boom, Ashley out of there. But I like the way he analyzed the fight because Broner did look kind of Broner. You could tell he was out of cardio shape. He was hitting harder. Like I'll say that he was hitting harder. If you're a real Broner fan, you could tell the difference from each fight. Like I'm a serious Adrian Broner fan. Um, the difference from each fight is like when he fought Khabib, he wasn't hitting as hard, but he was he was like 2 times quicker, um, 2 times more elusive, um, and his defense was on fleek. Um, he was quick and he was more coordinated. So the weight, obviously the weight had something to do with it, but he was real coordinated. I mean, he was missing a lot of right uppercuts, man. That's Broner's best punch. To be real, that right uppercut, that's his best punch that he got. That right uppercut and that right upper hook. That's the best. That's the best punch he got, and he missed it. He missed a few of them in the Ashley Field Payne fight. So I agree with Jessie Vargas. He was looking kind of sloppy in that fight. But if Broner's training now, and there haven't been nothing said between Jessie Vargas and Adrian Broner, I'm gonna just say this: Jessie Vargas gonna get messed up. I'm talking about pancake face, cause yo, yes, nah. What am I talking about? 64, 60-40 Broner. 60-40 fight. Might be a 70-30 fight. Because at best, the best Jessie Vargas we've seen is what? C plus fighter. What? Yeah, that's about it. So he might be a C plus fighter. That's the best Jessie Vargas. And to be honest with you, he lucked up. Like I said, knockouts are not more impressive than unanimous decision. Don't think that. That's why Rigondeaux is like is as good as he is because to get anybody can get knocked down. All you have to do is get hit right. Like I don't know why people don't understand that. If I hit you flush across your chin, now after a few knockdowns, after you start getting a few decisive knockdowns, like Broner does, like he'll get. It's not like he just gets ooh every once in the blue moon knockdowns. This guy is getting decisive knockdowns, like building up, set up knockdowns and stuff like that. So, but with Jesse Vargas, I mean, it was kind of decisive, but I don't think he expected Saddam Ali to fall. I don't think Saddam Ali expected to fall. When he TKO'd him, when he stopped him, when he knocked him, when Saddam Ali got knocked down, I don't think he was expecting to, fall like he did. But anyway, I like what I'm saying, man. What do y'all think? Tell me in the comment section, please. Who do you think wins? Jesse Vargas. And I'm talking about like realistic stats, use benchmarks and everything else. Use Khabib. Who did what better? Who did, whatever better? Jesse Vargas or Broner. Who do you think will win that fight? Because I think now that fight has potential to be, 147. Next fight probably be in July or June. Um, Broner didn't really get that badly beat up in the Steel Fame fight. He didn't get beat up that. He didn't really get hit that bad. So he should be back in the ring in June. Um, so yeah, what y'all think about that? It's a boxing mouth again. Always coming with the truth. Peace.